Uh, there's just only one thing you need to know to shatter all the neoconservative talk. It's like this: if you ended the war, you could feed the poor worldwide. This isn't even just American citizens. And why isn't that the right thing to do? I mean, shouldn't you just feed people if you could, or at least set up a system that is self-sustaining for the people's sake, and the people, can thrive in a certain sense. But it's not that way. And a lot of people be like, oh, they try to use that as like, oh, the reason why everything's going wrong is because of food stamps. I mean, that's just this boogeyman scarecrow argument they have always used. You know what I'm saying? And there's even such people as people on food stamps that are Republicans. They're neoconservatives on food stamps. I mean, which is ironic and weird as that is. It does happen. But it's a boogeyman argument. It's like almost like we can blame it on it. Like if you ever watch that movie Goodfellas, and there's a part where these Italians robbed the stooge's truck, but really he just gave them the truck, and he calls the police and said, "Niggers robbed me." Excuse my French. That's what they said in the movie, because that's how really this game still works. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but it's just you can't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, even though, I mean, it's just like, look, it's kind of like the fact that they still operate in such manner is shame enough to where you don't really have to say nothing bad against the people that operate in such a way, because look, it's shameful. And that's the reason why you keep it a secret, because it's a damn shame. It's a crying shame. Crying out loud. When are you ever gonna stop? Type of a situation. And literally, but I mean, to ever get anyone to own up to it is damn near impossible. But that's just the truth right there. You just think of it that way. If they ended all the wars, all the military industrial complex, all the prison industrial complex, and they took all those resources and put them towards doing what is right, they wouldn't need war, man. And everyone could be fucking fed. So it's just, you can smash down the neoconservatives by just knowing that. I mean, that's the truth there. That there's a clever, they're in one way, they're using that as a reason to make everyone join into the centralization, military industrial complex, corporatist, fascist, Fourth Reich, beast system. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy out here, dude. Stand if you do, damned if you don't. But this shit is done by design. I mean, if there was jobs for everyone and they didn't send all the jobs overseas, you could argue your neoconservative points. But the fact that they've engineered it to be this way, it just kills your point, because it only proves that there is a social racist engineering going on, and it's eugenics. And you guys are all aware of it. So, I mean, any way that you try to redirect and deflect it back on everyone else, oh, it's our fault. Oh, it's the food stamps' fault. You're full of shit. You're crazy, dude. And you're an asshole. But at the same time, not to say that people don't pimp the system. But the system is engineered such a way to leave your arguing point. You know what I'm saying? In a way, it was engineered in such a way that has that loophole that you can come back and blame that as your reason to crash the system. It's fucked up, man, but that's the way these people work, man. Orwellian doublespeak.